Hello, how are you doing? It is currently November 6th, 3:20 p.m. Having a good life. I hope you're having a good one. I wish everyone blessed, peace, and happiness. And, let's just get right into it. We have right here the definition of Freemasonry. We're going to start off with that, because why not, And it's funny because it's from Oxford, right? So let's just open this real quick. Let's see, Oxford Languages. Who are they, Oxford Languages and Google. Google's English dictionary provided by Oxford Languages. The world's leading dictionary publisher with over 150 years of experience. Wow. How fascinating. So they've been telling people what their words mean for 150 years. That's good to know. So they say that a Freemason is a member of an international order established for mutual help and fellowship. Okay. Now, doesn't that sound wonderful, right? That sounds like something everybody could, get behind, right? Mutual help and fellowship. Whatever fellowship means. I always assumed fellowship was, about worshiping, but I guess fellowship is more, about congregation coming together. Which holds elaborate secret ceremonies. Isn't that fun that they included that in the definition, Which holds elaborate secret. That's what they do. That's all they do. That's just elaborate rituals and, stuff that we've designed to, bring power to the human realm, just don't worry about it. It's a secret, because why isn't every good thing a secret, God, secrets are so great for everyone. Don't you love secrets? Did you know how fractional reserve banking works? How they can just create money out of thin air by by taking the money that you put into the bank and loaning it out to other people, but not backing it with anything and just making more of the same money, diluting the value of it. That's how we got inflation. Yada, yada, yada. Everybody knows this. I'm hoping you do. Let's get into it. Albert Pike, a Freemason. Let's just go. Okay, God pity the man who will not lay on the altar of masonry every feeling of ambition, every feeling of ill will in his heart toward a brother Mason. Freemasonry is one faith, one great religion, one great common altar, around which all men, what a broad, wonderful statement. Don't you know what they said about all men in the fucking Constitution? Yeah, and slavery was still going on. Of all tongues and all languages can assemble, and masonry will never be true to her mission till we all join hands. Wow, heart to heart and hand to hand, around the altar of masonry with a determination that masonry shall become at some time. God, why did they write in such shitty why are these all just so thin? What is this, a fucking pamphlet? Okay. Come on. That shall become at some time worthy of her pretension. See, it separates unnecessary words. No longer a pretender to that which is good, but that she shall be an apostle of peace, goodwill, charity, and toleration. Goodwill, charity, and toleration. Interesting. I don't even gotta say it right here. Look, so here's the contradiction of Albert Pike. His dogma hewed to charity and toleration, for example, when dealing with Native Americans and enemies defeated in battle, while his personal moral code eschewed the leprosy of Negro association. Gotta hate them darkies. Get rid of the Negro. We noticed in the last number of the Memphis Appeal, edited by that fearless and able writer Albert Pike, a renowned 33rd degree Freemason, gotta love what they're doing. The expression of views similar to our own in regard to the Negro and his labor. The Negroes must be gotten out of the way somehow. The South cannot prosper with so... Fuck. Okay. I gotta get my fucking TikTok voice for this again. The South cannot prosper with so many lazy, worthless, free Negroes who must be fed and, as the radicals insist, educated. Oh, God. Wow. Oh, man, if that ain't hiding in plain sight, I don't know what is. Also, by the whites, read the following sensible remarks of the appeal. There will be no prosperity in the South until the Negro nuisance is gotten rid of. To such an extent. What the fuck am I reading? And these are the people who owned Rockefeller, JP and Morgan, BlackRock. They own everything, and this is the way that they think. They think like, how do I imagine you hate everything and you hate yourself, so inherently you just don't want anything else to have the opportunity to grow. So you just keep consuming and consuming and consuming until you get to that point where you feign superiority over everyone, and then you think you have it, but look what all the just come to. Just come to mass murder and unrest and unruliness, and oh my God, just an unholy amount of corruption and murder everywhere, every turn. It's all just, the chef for Obama's private chef drowned while he was alone at their house. Now, I'm no rich person, so I can't say what my private chef is doing at my house. I don't got one. But I damn sure know I would have a camera at least somewhere, because he died apparently in a pond. Or maybe a lake. You know how the Obamas are. They're real rich now. Good God. It's good God being the president, Good job. Yeah, he died, and no one gives a fuck. No one says shit about it. He died. Jeffrey Epstein died. The Clintons probably killed 1 million people. No one says anything. Just cover it up and keep it moving. What the fuck? Oh my God. Okay. To such an extent that the labor of those remaining can be controlled as labor is controlled in other countries. They want everyone to be slave shops. They loved slavery. They loved being able to tell people what to do and having company towns and just having no free will and just monitoring the hell out of people. That's what they love to do. They just don't like themselves, so they got to watch everybody else. That white labor coming into continual and active competition with it shall compel the Negro to labor faithfully. What the fuck? In order to live. So that's just how they want it. They want it to be, you need to work to live, because if you ain't working, you're going to die, and that's not good, buddy. Work is work. That's why the robots are coming to take all your jobs, so you don't fucking work. How about that? Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna turn into fucking gladiators like the olden days? Everyone's just gonna start. It's just gonna be reality TV. We're gonna have real people fighting, and robots are gonna watch it and like it online. God, that sounds abysmal. Oh shit. To labor faithfully. This shall compel the Negro to labor faithfully. What the fuck? In order to live, that he may be at once discharged if he will not do his fair day's work, which has always been redefined by every fucking generation that exists, because with the access to technology has changed everything. Redefine fair day's work. They didn't have to fucking do trenches after they got the nukes. It's done. What are you talking about? They stopped sending tanks through the lines when they fucking had drones. It's all gonna change, man. These people are so arrogant. The gall, the audacity, the caucasity. And I'm just saying, this is hilarious how people think. He may at once be discharged if he will not do his fair day's work, and that he shall neither be dangerous to the peace of the country, not have any political power in it. Because, they're doing such a wonderful job politically. All these senile old people and all the fucking fentanyl addicted 30-year-olds and all the fucking child addicted 70-year-olds. What the hell's going on here? All the efforts should be directed to doing without Negro labor. So this is what the real rich want. That's a real smart idea. You're worried about fucking niggas. Wow, dog. And to ridding the country of at least 2/3 of them. You brought them here, now get them the fuck out. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Give them no work, and they must emigrate, because it's possible. The Bureau cannot and will not feed them much longer. This is this is in 1890, right before the First World War. This is 1870. Let me check. Let me get the real date of this shit, because I need to say. Okay, 1825 to 1995. No. Patient nuisance. All the effort should be directed to. Okay, here it is. This is from 1803 to 1899. 1868 is what it says. But you never know how it is. But this is the Austin Tri-Weekly State Gazette, Austin, Texas. They've always been very free on talking, so I wouldn't doubt it. So let's read it straight from the transcripts so people don't give them no work and they must emigrate. The Bureau cannot. Well, not the Bureau. Probably FBI. Probably not. You know, it's all one big name now. The Masons. So fucking hilarious. They are. Holy shit. Okay. Let me make sure I'm recording just for this section right here. That is fucking hilarious. What am I looking at? Oh my God. What did I just see? Okay, I'm going to spell this out for you. The Bureau cannot and will not feed them much longer. They are unprofitable and troublesome pets. We hardly think any corpulent corpulent what? We hardly think that any corpulent wenches of middle age are now going to day schools and learning to play the piano. When 100,000 people are out of employment in 2 cities, the people of those cities will not long be patient under the burden. Okay, so is that misspelling or is that? Okay, burden imposed. It's supposed to be burden, but I guess that's how they talked back then. Imposing them by feeding 100,000 worthless Negroes, whom emancipation has made nuisances. Wow. And that's just the start of the episode. This isn't even the crazy. I clicked on a random fucking. This don't even have nothing to do with what he was talking about for the world. This is for just niggas. I got lucky with this one. This is pretty fucking funny. I guess that's why they pulled his statue down, but hey. What's this? Okay, what's this? I don't know. This is going to be some shit. Towards the end of his life, a growth in Pike's esophagus gradually prevented him from eating and then drinking. Maybe he talked too much. He is said to have met his end with equanimity. His death was much lamented, and due to his standing in Masonic society, his funerals were replete with drama. The following recounts the conclusion of funeral rites were written. The officiating master asked rhetorically whether any present accused Pike of wrongdoing, and who might stand in judgment of him. No one stood against him at the time, and the judgment was left to God. Okay. God is his judge and ours. 3 blows of the iron cross, and the knights arose and continued service. Let the grave then be ready to receive the brotherly brethren who command in the west. Hear and make answer. When will God judge in his own good time? Who will be man's accuser? His conscience. See, now that is a very telling view of how they see this realm. It doesn't matter what you do to people. It doesn't matter how you act. All that matters is how you perceive how you act, which is fascinating because we all have different backgrounds and all have different ideals that we stand by. So what does that tell you? That these people they don't have this conscience. That's the whole point. Who will be this man's accuser? If everything that's so crazy. Who's his defender? No one. Who's his testimony against him? No one. God who judges knoweth all. So they just say it in the name of God and all is right. It's fascinating. Wow. Wow. Now let's not even say that that's that crazy. But where's it at? Okay. This is Truman creating Israel in 1948 after the World War, ended. Which is, people didn't really talk about it that much, but shit. It's crazy how we all have, they try to pretend like they have power over this dominion. They just enact pieces of paper and little fucking news articles that say that this thing happens, and these people own this land now because we said so. Who gives you the right? That's my question. Where's it at? Okay, I can find it real quick. Yeah. I'll go with you. All right, well, go get some shit. 15 minutes is fine. Everybody, I'll give y'all something to give you some little homework, right? So you can get a head start on the next one. Yeah, the Albert Pike Mazzini letter, which is like, how do I say this? For people claiming this letter to be fake with no sources, look at the shit that he just said about niggas. Because that was nothing. Like, this letter that it's on the screen right now. And not the letter, but, you can look it up. They call it conspiracy theory for a reason. But, man, look at this. It predicted World War I, World War II, written 150 years ago. Look, World War II is going to destroy Nazism, so communism could overthrow weakened governments. Fascinating. Wow. Overthrow the Tsars in Russia. Well, Russia collapsed after World War I. Isn't that pretty crazy? Wow, man, that is incredible. During the Second World War, international communism must become strong enough in order to balance Christendom, which would then be restrained and held in check until the time when we would need it fit for the final social cataclysm. So in order to scare people into submission, which I'd rather die than get the vaccine because myocarditis is not cool, dog. But life is good, and I hope you have a blessed day. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.